Hi everyone, and welcome back to another Pick a Card reading. If you are new here, my name is Dakota. I put out Pick a Card readings like this every week. I didn't get to post last week, unfortunately, because I had an issue with my computer and my microphone wouldn't actually work without it being plugged into my computer. So I got that fixed, thankfully. And this is just in time for a Valentine's Day reading. So I decided we're gonna go ahead and do a reading on the energy between you and your person. So go ahead and take a look at the piles in front of you. We have group 1 over here, group 2, group 3, and group 4. Go ahead and choose with your intuition. Take a few deep breaths to calm your mind and relax yourself so that you can choose with your intuition better. What I'm going to do is leave the timestamps down below for whichever pile you have chosen, and you can fast forward over to there and we can get started on your reading. So remember, I am intuitively picking up these messages for you guys. I am not sugarcoating anything. I'm telling you what you need to know versus what you want to know. So just keep that in mind when you are picking your pile, and I'm really excited for today's reading, guys. So stay tuned. I will see you in a little bit. Alright, group 1. You have chosen the clear quartz. So what we're going to go ahead and do first is, I don't think this is going to stand up. Nope. Okay. What we'll go ahead and do first is I'm going to pull your tarot cards out, and then we're going to go over your oracle cards. I have a total of 3 decks here that we're going to go over. So let me go ahead and pull those tarot cards for you and see what the energy is like with your person. Alright, group 1, let's dive right into the messages that are coming up for you between you and your person. So right off the bat with the Lovers card here, there is a beautiful, undeniable connection between you and your person. It's almost as if you guys were made for each other, and that's very special. Moving on from that, you guys may have had a altercation, a misunderstanding between the both of you in your relationship as of lately. I'm really feeling like one of you, if it's either you or your partner, has a very fiery, charismatic, strong-willed, powerful presence, and sometimes that's a little bit overbearing and gets in the way of what you guys are trying to accomplish together. One of you is very emotional and overflowing with love and abundance and just wanting to show love all the time, whether that's you or your person, and somebody's feelings got hurt recently. But let's go back to the Lovers card. It really seems like you guys were meant for each other and work so well together, and it's very common and very normal for people to get into arguments, and sometimes it's hard to see the bigger picture when you're so focused on a certain aspect and you become hyper fixated and focused on that you don't always take into consideration of the other person's feelings. This may be you, or this may be your partner. There's a very strong energy I'm feeling, but it's a very, like I said, charismatic, friendly, outgoing, almost seductive in nature. Everyone wants to be around you or your partner, and that may have either hurt you or your partner. Just feeling a little bit insecure and not really sure where to go from there or how to address the situation that this made you uncomfortable, and you didn't see eye to eye about the disagreement or your guys' fight. But you guys are coming together, ready to make amends, work together, and figure out what was the issue, what bothered you or your person so much. And you guys have undeniable love for each other. It needed to fizzle out and sort of work itself out. But if you are feeling a little bit uncomfortable or questioning with your relationship, there, like I said, there is an undeniable attraction, love, and caring attitude between the both of you. You guys care about each other very much, and that's not something to be discarded. Don't overthink it. People go through these things. It's just a matter of time. You guys are coming back to that point where you can speak to each other about it and get to the bottom of where things went wrong. And it's going to create a stronger connection between the both of you. So that's something to look forward to. And you'll be able to look back at it for the both of you and see what worked and what didn't. And for your person, or even for you, it's something to keep an eye on for future reference, just in case something like this comes up in the future again. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at your oracle cards, see what other messages come up about you and your person. Alright, group 1, so these are your oracle cards. What stood out to me the most is the solitude card. You've been spending a lot of time alone, away from your partner, as of recently, like I said about the conflict you guys had together. It left you in a state of emotional withdrawal, and you've been reminiscing about the past, your guys' relationship and how it's progressed, and all of the good memories that you're sitting alone with and thinking about how things went wrong in this conflict, and thinking about how wonderful things used to be. But group 1, keep in mind that this is just a speed bump in the road of your guys' relationship. And like I said before, it's completely 100% normal, natural to have disagreements, to get hurt, to hurt others, though it's not always sinister or out of badness, hate, or anything wrong. We're humans and things happen. But it is important to come together at some point, apologize, understand where you went wrong or where they went wrong, and fix it, or try to fix it. So in this time alone, you've been doing a lot of thinking, but you're coming to an awareness of what the real issue is, and you are able to step outside of yourself, your ego, and come together with your person, the person that you love, and make things right. So that's on its way. That's what I'm feeling. Right now, you're in a state of solitude and ready to reunite with your person and become one again with the awareness. And like I said before, it's really going to set you up for bigger and greater moments with your person, with foundations and achievements here. It's almost like you guys are hitting that first milestone. Okay, here we are. We've gotten through this speed bump, this little dip, this hiccup, and we're ready to move on to what's next. And I really feel like you guys have created a better relationship because of this. It may seem uncomfortable and emotional, but it really is for your guys' connection and the better of your connection. So I hope this was helpful. Let's go ahead and take a look at what other oracle cards you have, group 1, and see what other messages come up. Alright, group 1. So taking a look at your last set of oracle cards, it's very apparent that you guys have this deep, playful, magical connection between the two of you. And I'm getting that from the fox here and the mushroom. So you guys may have met when you were a little bit on the younger side, and you're still learning each other, but you've always felt that connection when you're with this person. There's something fun and exciting when you guys spend time together. You're able to be yourself, you're able to be goofy, silly, they get your jokes, you connect very well, and you have a lot of fun with this person. What I'm also seeing is darkness and light here. So being able to accept each other's good days and accept each other's bad days, and being able to be there for that other person when the sun is not always shining. And I feel like you guys do a very good job of that. With the wind here, it's communication. There's a need for the sit down, let's lay things out, let me tell you how I feel, you tell me how you feel, and let's work things out. But you guys definitely have a lot of fun together, and it is a relationship worth hanging on to. Don't worry about when things go wrong. Just hold on to the love that you've found with this person, because they love you very much and they find you wonderful to be around. I don't think they're thinking about anyone else. That's something that came up as well. You're constantly on their mind, so there's nothing to worry about there. So I hope that helps. I hope that you guys enjoyed this reading about you and the energy between you and your person. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe so that you never miss a video with me again. And if you are interested in a personal reading, I will have a link down below where you can do that. We can get connected and you can ask me a single question, and can figure things out together on a more personal level. This would be a general reading. So, group 1, have a wonderful day, and go give your person a big hug and a kiss. All right, have a wonderful day, guys. Bye-bye. All right, group 2, you have this beautiful, why am I blanking on the name? It's a orange calcite, and I love this guy so much because it just looks like a chunk out of an orange, like somebody went in and cut out a piece of an orange. I just want to eat it. It looks delicious. All right, group 2. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to lay out your tarot cards, and then we'll go through and pull your oracle cards. We have 3 different decks here, and let's take a look what messages come up about you and the energy between you and your person. All right, group 2, let's take a look. Okay. So with the Justice card here, between you and your person, it seems like everything is pretty much fair. You guys are very good to each other, and you do an equal amount to provide in the relationship so that one person doesn't feel like one part is too heavy or is lacking in another area. So that's really good. Another message that I'm getting is that you guys tend to keep score of what the other person does to you. For example, if they say, okay, I'm gonna go walk the dog tonight, and they don't, you guys tend to use that against each other in conversations when you guys may be arguing. You find little things that you can bring up in situations, and it's not always the best, but you guys definitely pick on each other a little bit. And I'm feeling like there is a want to control finances. Finances may be a little bit of a strain right now. We have the 7 of Wands here, kind of feeling like you're going to battle, and there's a lot to carry right now. There's a big stress emotionally and financially and creatively in your guys' relationship. There's a lot of outside factors that are making it difficult for you guys to connect on a deeper level right now. There was a shift in energy, something happened, and it has caused you guys to feel just completely overwhelmed. It sounds like you guys live together and have a family life, or you guys have been close enough to where things are just really close. And like I said, with the energy shift recently, it's like you're out to war and battle, maybe not so much with each other, but just outright forces in the world. Maybe your job, family, schooling. Something is just totally out of whack. You don't feel like yourself, and that's putting a strain on you and your relationship with your person. But not really knowing what to do in this case, but you guys are taking action anyways and going for it, and there's just a total whirlwind of things going on right now in your guys' personal life that may be causing a little bit of strain. on your guys' relationship. So it's important to sit back, assess the situation, and take time to reconnect with the person that you love. And on a side note, you need to make sure that you're taking time out for yourself as well. It seems like there's a whole lot going on, and it's very taxing on you for who you are as a person. It seems like you're trying to do too much, or your person's trying to do too much, and that's pulling the creative, funny, sexy energy out and making it really hard to have that special connection with the person that you love so much. So take a step back, reassess, breathe, meditate, take some time out for yourself so that you can reconnect with your person, and remember why you guys are together and why you love each other so much, and those silly little jabs you guys bring to each other. You know that, like, deep down it really does bother you when they say they're gonna go walk the dog and they don't, but you guys do it in a playful way. Or at least you were doing it in a playful way, and now you're just stressed out. So, like I said, take some time for yourself, recenter, and try to pull your relationship with this person away from these issues and have a good night together. Do something fun, go out for dinner, and just try to change up the energy a little bit and reminisce on why you guys love each other so much. And that should start to bring balance in your guys' relationship. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look at your oracle cards now, group 2. Alright, group 2. So, just some confirmation of what we were just talking about. There was a big disruption, a big shakeup in your life, and it's a new energy. You're not used to this, and you're not really sure about how to approach your partner with these issues, or it's causing conflict. Not really sure how to address it, and there's a call for a need for balance in this situation. So this could very well be your partner in all aspects. They're feeling it too. I know you definitely are. Just sudden, like, up in arms. How are you going to deal with everything? How are you going to make everything okay? When really the answer is to remove yourself, sit back, and trust in the universe to deal with the situations for you. The more pushback you put on a situation, the more you think it should be one way versus the way that it's happening, is going to cause more disruption in your life than what's already going on currently. So keep that in mind, and don't push your partner away. There's a silence between you, and if you're wondering why that is, there's a little bit of anger that is because of this disruption that's feeding into your guys' relationship, and it's causing issues. So, like I said before, take some time out, do something with your person, and forget about your problems for one night and have a good time, and that'll build a better a better foundation for you guys to work through the issues that are going on currently. Alright, group 2, let's take a look at what other oracle cards I have for you and what other messages come up between you and your person. Alrighty, so group 2, you guys have very beautiful cards. We have air, the snake, and the owl. Sorry if you couldn't read that. Okay, yeah, so we have air, the snake, the owl. And what I'm getting with air is keep it light, keep it fun, keep it flowing, and you guys will create a better, stable foundation. We have the snake here, which is a beautiful transformation if you are to make this change. And I do feel like you are soon going to come out of this stressful situation. You guys have a very intelligent relationship. You guys are able to express yourself and articulate what it is that's on your mind, and you're able to really connect with each other in a very deep and fascinating way that both excites you and it really shows how much admiration you have for each other, and you both can see that you are both very wise and very lucky to have each other. And you guys work well together in situations, problem solving. I'm getting that as well. But you know, your person will say something, you'd be like, wow, I didn't think of it that way. And it's almost kind of like a turn on a little bit, because it's like, wow, my person is so smart. And they feel the same way about you and how you think. You have a beautiful mind, and so does your person. So, with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. Know that your problems, this situation is going to fizzle out. You guys will come back into alignment with each other, and you will have learned some things from each other and about this situation, but understand that you both are very wise and powerful people, and when you come together, you create this beautiful union that is very strong. I'm getting that message as well. So, hang in there. If you guys enjoyed this reading, please leave me a like and subscribe so that you never miss a pick a card reading with me ever again. And if you are interested and have a deeper question that you would like more insight on, I do offer personal readings, and I have a link in the description below. So contact me if you have something that you need help with on a more personal level. But group 2, have a wonderful night and enjoy the time that you have with your person. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Alright, group 3. So you chose this little shell guy. I wish I could tell you I knew where I got it from, but I really don't remember. And I feel like I've had it for quite a while now. I don't know if I picked it up on a beach or if it came from a shop, but it's pretty and it's here. So, excuse the little bubbling noise if you can hear it. My sparkling water is right next to the microphone, and I'm sure you can hear it, so I'm sorry about that. So group 3, I'm going to go ahead and pick out your tarot cards. We're going to go over those messages that come up between you and your person. And then we're going to go ahead and go over your oracle cards. We have 3 decks total. So let's go ahead and jump in and see what messages come up for you guys. Alright, group 3. So the messages I'm getting so far is there's a lot of powerful energy here. You or your person is just absolutely stunning feminine energy here, and they know it. They know that they are worth leaps and bounds and just absolutely beautiful, stunning, powerful energy. And with the Emperor, either you or your partner, very strong, masculine, there's a whole bunch of wisdom and power. I'm seeing like you guys are definitely a power couple. There's divine feminine, divine masculine, and you guys, people look at you guys and they're just like, oh my gosh, that's a power couple if I've ever seen one. You guys work so well together, and I mean, one could compare you to Jay-Z and Beyonce, and that's just coming to mind. And I feel like you guys have been through a lot together. You guys have transformed your lives. You hustle together. You pay the bills. You guys are making a name for yourselves. And it's super cool. You guys have been there for each other in tremendous situations, and it's transformed who you guys are as people individually, and then also as a couple. When you guys have come together, you guys have seen a lot, and you guys are just so mentally and emotionally strong. You're able to rely on each other. It's just wow. Very strong, beautiful energy here. So congratulations, guys. You guys are just wow. The definition of a power couple, if I've ever seen one. So the next message I'm seeing coming up is you guys just, you're wonderful together, but not everything's perfect. And that's what makes us human. And that's what makes relationships human. Human relationships are never perfect. So there's a little bit of stagnant energy. Maybe somebody's feeling a little bit bored. You guys may have been stuck in a routine, and it's working, but there's just, it's a little too predictable, and there's not much excitement as of lately. So that's something to keep in mind. See how you can change things up a little bit, have some fun, maybe have a date night, or if you have kids, get the kids to be watched by grandma or grandpa, or get a babysitter and just have some fun. You guys have spent a lot of time together, but how much of that time has been quality time? You guys may be a little bit worried about making a financial decision or just a change, because things have been working so long. So that's something to be cautious about. New things. Be careful what you do right now for finances, or even if it's just like changing your house. If you're thinking about moving, that's why there's boredom here. Or if it's with your relationship, just be careful, be cautious. I don't want to get too X-rated here in this video, but I would say definitely look to have some more fun, and if that's connecting with other people as well, as long as it's mutual, try to have some fun. Just make sure that you're being smart about decisions that you're making and people that you spend your time with. Okay, so I will leave it at that. You guys can interpret it the way that you would like. Let's go ahead and take a look at your oracle cards and see what messages come up there as well. Alright, group 3, let me move this down a little ways so that you guys can see all of the cards that came up for you. I'm not gonna lie to you, I have goosebumps from these cards. This energy is so powerful, and it's so exciting to see. First of all, like I was talking about before, you guys have Queen of Wands energy and Emperor energy, and it's just, it has made this bond that is just so powerful, and you guys are not a force to be reckoned with. You guys create this like super massive powerhouse of energy, and it's so cool. Like, I feel so energized thinking about your guys' connection and energy and what you guys do together. It's so cool. So you guys are definitely building this life together and hustling side by side, and you're making it happen, and you're able to create a comfortable living for the both of you. And if you have children, or if you're deciding to have children, you're creating this stable ground to be able to nurture the rest of your family. And this is in a financial way, but it's also an emotional way as well. You guys really work well together. With the throat chakra, you're able to speak your mind and connect verbally, which is so very important. You guys may be very religious or just really passionate about your guys' connection is very strong. And I feel like if you don't know, you guys just have created such a tight bond that you can really go through anything and be okay, just as long as you believe that is possible. Not everything's going to be sunshine and rainbows all the time, but you guys have this firm foundation and this spiritual connection that brings this strength to withstand anything that comes your way. With the solar plexus chakra and the crown chakra, it's I know I can. So it's just, you know, the affirmation, the confirmation of, you know, you can do this, you know that you guys can make it through anything. And whew, I'm getting a little emotional. That's so beautiful. And I really feel like this is coming back to, if you guys have an idea of making a change in your life, like I said, for example, if you guys are interested in moving, definitely think about it. Take a look at your options, weigh them out, see what would work best, think of scenarios. Don't overthink it, but also just don't leave it up to chance. You guys can make it through so much, but what is the point of putting extra strain on your relationship if you don't have to? So work together, make a decision, and take time with that decision as well. All right, group 3. Let's go ahead and take a look at your last set of oracle cards, and then we'll wrap it up, okay? All right, let's take a look. So the biggest message I'm seeing popping out right here is the Lotus. And the Lotus is notorious for going through a difficult environment, but being so beautiful and blossoming. And that just totally reaffirms everything that I was just talking about with your guys' relationship. It's just spot on. You guys can get through it. You guys have a beautiful connection together, and the Lotus here is just a gleaming example of that. You're able to connect with each other emotionally. It's a safe place. You feel heard, your partner feels heard, or your person. And let me just say, you guys are just a very attractive couple. You guys look good together. You guys are good together. And you both have very strong personalities. You're very bold. Almost as if you guys are in the limelight, and you're very good at solving problems together. You guys, you're the definition of a power couple, so keep doing what you're doing. Just err on the side of caution when it comes to maybe even the fun things that you're thinking of doing in your life. Just take a second, take a breather, assess the situation, and then move forward with your partner's input as well. Think about how the outcome will turn out or could turn out, and if you're willing to risk things for that. Excuse me. Okay, so I hope this was helpful, group 3. Amazing energy, honestly. Like, I feel so energized just looking at your guys' connection. Excuse me, that sparkling water is coming to haunt me right now. It's making me a little burpy. So, again, if you enjoyed this reading, please leave me a like. It really helps out my channel. And don't forget to subscribe so that you never miss a video like this with me again. If you have a deeper personal question that you would like some insight on, I do also offer personal readings. I will have a link down below where you can book that, and we can get in touch and go over more personal questions that you may have. And this would be considered a general reading, so I can get more specific in those personal readings for you. So again, I hope you enjoyed. I really enjoyed giving you guys this reading. I hope all works out. Again, just take your time. Things will be great. And I will see you guys next time. Have a wonderful day. All right. Last but not least, as always, welcome, group 4. You guys have chosen the blue calcite. I picked this little guy up just recently in Seattle. I went with my best friend and we found a little crystal rock shop, and she was like, nope, you have to take it home. You have to buy it. I'll buy it for you. My best friend's so wonderful. She's always doing stuff like that. If I say, nope, I'm not gonna buy it, she's like, I will buy it for you, please just take it. So that's how this little guy entered into my life. what we're going to go ahead and do, guys, is I'm going to go over your tarot cards. That's going to be underneath the deck. And then we're going to go over your oracle cards. We have a total of 3 decks here. And let's go ahead and take a look at what messages came up for you and for your person. Okay? Alright, group 4. So the energy that I'm getting from this deck is that you may not be with your person yet. And that's completely fine. First of all, just know that they are out there. But I'm really feeling like this is going over your energy. So with the Queen of Cups, you are this beautiful, emotional being, and you want to express a love for someone and a connection with someone. The Hermit in reverse, this is part of the reason why I'm feeling like you are not with this person currently. Because the Hermit is isolation, but it's more of a, let me take that back. It's not isolation, it's a going inward and taking some time alone, doing inner work. But with the Hermit in reverse, I'm feeling like there is a want to connect, but there is some fear going on about going out and connecting or disrupting solitude. So again, yeah, that's why I'm feeling like you guys aren't with your person. Knight of Cups. Despite this feeling of being afraid to make the move into making a connection with someone, you want to, very much so. And you have all the tools here to make someone feel emotionally fulfilled. So it's just a matter of time, a matter of you putting in that effort to meet someone or meet this person. With the 6 of Cups here, it's a feeling of a disruption, I would say, emotionally. Maybe in your home life, your parents could have been divorced and there could have been issues there where you don't feel like you had your emotional needs met, but you are more than capable and willing and wanting to be that person for someone else to meet their emotional needs. And I do feel like that does come from your childhood of not being able to have what you need met, so you're going out and you want to meet somebody else's needs. But it's scary, and it definitely is, especially when you're coming from a background such as that. It's the unknown, not wanting to be hurt, but also really longing for that connection with another person. So I feel like this has been keeping you up at night. There have been many instances that this is just plaguing your mind, and this is what you really want more than anything else, is to feel emotionally connected with someone else. So let's take a look at the oracle cards and see what other messages come up. Maybe we could get some clues or hints, but I mean, the biggest thing that I am seeing right now is you need to make that step to make yourself available to connect with someone on that deeper level, because right now you're spending a lot of time thinking and spending time alone when you could be making movement, and coming to this Nine of Cups feeling fulfilled emotionally with another person, with your person. But let's see what the Oracle cards have to say, Group 4. Okay, let me move these cards out a little bit so I can make sure that you can see everything that's coming up. Okay, so big message. You've been hard on yourself recently because for whatever reason, if it's a societal pressure to be with someone, you've been hard on yourself because you aren't with someone, and that's nothing to be ashamed of. It all has to do with divine timing, and just think about all the time that you've spent with yourself where you could have been spending time with other people, but hey, maybe those people weren't right for you and you're wasting your time, and they could have treated you poorly. But I'm definitely feeling like there is some work to do before you move past being alone and then stepping into a relationship with someone. You need to take some time out for yourself and take care of yourself before somebody else can take care of you as well. So that's something to keep in mind. We have disconnect and boredom. I do very much feel like you are wanting someone to connect with emotionally. That's a huge message that keeps coming up. But you need to look at the bigger picture here. You're focusing on this person, or just a person in general, when there's this beautiful view out in front of you. Don't forget to enjoy what you already have and appreciate what you have before you bring somebody else in, so that once you've created this connection, you guys are able to look at this view together instead of facing away from it, which is what you're currently doing. You're not able to see the big picture. And this comes back to childhood with your shadow. That emotional teeter-totter in your earlier years. That's something that you need to address within yourself, is giving yourself what you need before somebody else does it for you. So understanding that, hey, this is how things happened, but that doesn't mean that they are exactly what they seem. It doesn't mean that they will control your life. It doesn't mean that this is who you are. You have the decision to make of, okay, am I going to move past this? Am I going to heal myself? Or am I going to continue on this cycle and let it control me, my actions, and my way of life? So one of the biggest messages is go within yourself, heal yourself, be patient with yourself, allow this to grow, but you have hope. You should have hope. There is hope that you will find the person that is your other half and that will, I don't want to say complete you, because you need to know that you are complete by yourself. But they will be someone who will greatly heighten your experience and the joy in your life. But know that they are not a fix for that. you need to build yourself up to make it on your own and be happy by yourself before you can bring another person in. Okay? So, Group 4, I hope this was helpful. Let's go ahead and take a look at your other oracle cards, and then we will wrap this up, and I will go over the biggest message again before we leave. Okay? Alright, Group 4. So, we have Ivy, the rain, the bear, and the apple tree. So, if nobody has said it before, I'm going to say it now. You are so very strong, and you've been strong for such a long time. And it is time for you now to release these emotions and allow them to grow other parts of your life. Because you've been so strong in holding it within, it's now time to let it go and grow. Let it go and grow. Exactly what I'm trying to say. We have the bear here, and when I think of the bear, I just think of this maternal, motherly, loving figure. And I do feel like that is definitely a want of yours, is to have children, to have a family. You're going to treat them better than how you were treated emotionally in your past by people close to you. You just want that connection. And it is 150% available to you as long as you work within yourself. There's an abundance before you, and somebody willing to give you that undivided love and connection. But there is a patience here with the ivy that needs to take place. Be patient with yourself, be patient with other people, and allow yourself to grow from the rain that you've allowed to release. Be patient. Be patient, be patient, be patient. Be patient with yourself. Love yourself so somebody else can love you as well. Alright, Group 4. I hope this was helpful. I can tell without a doubt in my mind that you are a beautiful, loving person, and anybody coming your way is going to be absolutely lucky to have you, without a doubt. So just keep your head up. Know that you are whole. Know that you are whole within yourself before making a move to anyone else. But when you're ready, it's waiting for you. They're waiting for you. So, very exciting. Again, I hope this was helpful. I really enjoyed doing this reading for you, Group 4. If you liked this reading, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps out my channel, and so that you never miss a video with me again. If you have a deeper personal question that you would like a private reading on, I do have the option where you can contact me and we can do a private reading together. So if you're interested, I will have the link down below where we could communicate and work something out. So as always, have a divine day, Group 4, and I'll be looking forward to seeing you guys next time. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye. I thought that I would chime in. This is post reading Dakota here. Yes, that is Baby Yoda in the picture frame, and I did draw it. This is actually a birthday slash Valentine's Day gift for my boyfriend. I drew it, and I thought you guys should know if you were wondering, so that's all.